This is Growth Series, once again, a platform where we talk about growth, mindset, faith, and the realities of life that shape us into who we are meant to become. And in today's conversation, I just want to talk about something profound. And the title for today's message is Delay is Not Denial. Many times in life, we misunderstand delay for denial. When things do not happen at the time we expect them to, we immediately assume that life has rejected us and that God has forgotten about us. But the truth is that being delayed does not mean you have been denied. And sometimes delay is simply part of the process that prepares us for the things we are praying for. One thing I've come to understand in life is that God works with times and seasons. There is a season for preparation, a season for growth, a season for manifestation as well. When we fail to understand this principle, we begin to panic whenever things take longer than we expected. But often, what looks like a delay is simply God aligning things in the background for our good. And there is a powerful story in the Bible that illustrates this truth. The Bible tells us about a man who had been lame for 38 years, sitting by a pool where people believe healing could take place. And for years, he waited for an opportunity to be healed. But every time that moment came, someone else stepped in before him. And imagine waiting for something for almost 4 decades and still not seeing the results you hope for. And so one day, everything changed. Jesus came and met him there. What people may have seen as a lifetime of delay was never a denial at all. And using my life as an example, when I was in the university, I had many dreams and plans, just like any young person. I wanted to move out of the country for further studies, explore different opportunities, and achieve certain goals within particular time frame. But along the journey, I realized that things are not really falling into its places as I imagined, and some opportunities did not come when I expected them. And at a certain moment, I felt the plan were not working. But with time, I began to understand something very important. You can be delayed, but you can never be denied. Let me take that again. You can be delayed, but you can never be denied. If something truly belongs to you and aligns with your purpose, no delay can permanently stop it. What is meant for you would find its way when the time is right. And life has become a way of teaching us patience. And sometimes God allows delay because there are certain things we need to learn, certain people we need to meet, certain level of growth we must reach before we can handle the opportunities we are asking for. And in those moments, it may feel like nothing is happening, but in reality, preparation is taking place behind the scene. And this is why it is important for every young person to understand that the journey of life is not always a straight path or a predictable path. There will be a moment of confusion where you wonder whether you're on the right path, and there will be moments where you see others moving ahead while you feel like you are standing still. And this season, you must remind yourself that delay does not mean the end of my story. And while you are still waiting for your season, the most important thing you can do is to remain consistent. Keep working on yourself, keep building your vision, keep improving your skill and all that. And trust the process and keep believing that the right opportunities will come at the right time. And one thing I strongly believe is that when your moment finally arrives, nothing will be able to stop it. Doors will open in ways you never imagined. My name is Clint, and this has been another episode of the Growth Series. And I believe that as we listen to this conversation and we keep hope alive, things are really going to work out for our good. Don't lose hope. Don't give up. Keep hope alive. And I tell you that we are all going to get there together. Thank you, and do have a nice day. Bye.